late with this one, but it seems an answer has been answered. And that is yes, the sun power sunshine is indeed goddess in origin. I did not suspect that, it's just that for some reason I am not surprised either. I do not know why. Hi, for those who are watching, it is the Angry Anime Fan from New York here to give you, the Despair Reviewer by the way, to give you Nanatsu no TaizaI chapter 253, The Lost Grace. Either way, 2 days are remaining until Elizabeth's curse is supposed to activate. While King are looking after his girlfriend and his sister, he prays that Ban and his captain will come back. Merlin is busy trying to find a way to remodel, or maybe it's better to say cure, Gother's body. Since he's a doll, he did not die from the curse made by the pacifier demon. However, he still couldn't fully utilize it, so now it is just head. Merlin praises Gother's master, who was also named Gother, the way he was able to do all that. In fact, Gother himself quote the very line that apparently the real Gother quoted when he actually created him. To be honest, it surprised me how quickly this little kid is understanding stuff. I wonder how far this flower will grow. Apparently that was what he once said. So either way, they trying to find a way to, well, cure it. But then suddenly Gother suggests something that actually makes Merlin a little bit worried. It's apparently related to the thing that when he was once part of the Ten Commandments, something like of when you were part of the Ten Commandments that ended the Holy War. Whatever Gother is suggesting, maybe he's suggesting to shut down his emotions again, or maybe becoming a whole new Gother. Who knows? The rest of this episode is about the annoying little hawk walking together with a badass Escanor who is beginning to be affected by sunshine. As Escanor is actually beginning to mention how he's jealous of the love life. So strangely enough, Hawk just says to Escanor, "Why don't you just confess?" But strangely, no matter how much Escanor is either in day very prideful or night very meek, he still hasn't the courage to confess. And elsewhere in the party, it seems like the party has gone all day, and it seems like even the goddesses have actually become drunk. Oh, and worth noting that they're calling lowly humans this time. So yeah, they really do look down on humans. But it seems like for it seems like they have a power to. Ludociel has a power to actually cure his hangover, or their hangover, whatever gender Ludociel is now. Then suddenly he sends an aura, and he finds Escanor in town. They get close towards Escanor and asks who he is. Escanor says that you're the Archangel inhabiting the prince's daughter. So he then jumps up to a building saying, "I do not like having smaller folks look below me." And suddenly Ludociel realizes that it's the same weak guy that was with the princess last night. So Escanor introduced himself as the sin of pride, Escanor. And the reason why he's different now is because during the weather. And it's here that Ludociel reveals something as he begins to attack Escanor. In a small duel where Escanor and Ludociel fight, Escanor demands to know why are you attacking me, and what do you mean by stealing this power? And it's during this time that we see that power that Ludociel showed during the Holy War, the power that seemed to flash step just like that. Turns out that's a power very similar to the Ten Commandments, because yes, even the four Archangels had powers similar to the Commandments. However, theirs was called the blessings by the supreme deity. I mean, I don't know the future of this manga, but I really wish both the Demon King and the Supreme Deity could just go to hell and die. Their evil have affected this world too greatly. But I highly doubt the manga will go down that route. And even if it did, people are not gonna like the solution. But yeah, turns out these blessings give different powers. Ludociel's was Flash, and I guess that must have been the ability to teleport like that. Sariel was Tornado, and Tarmel was Ocean. Now when I think about it, let's uh, let's think about it. Tornado, huh? And Ocean. I don't really know if we saw Ocean, to be honest, but I just need to check something really quick here. See if I got the right Archangel's name. Hmm. So yeah, Sariel's was Tornado. I think we have seen that power. It because Sariel is that little kid one. Then we have seen his power. His tornado is obviously the tornado shield that he showed during the wall. But Ocean, have we seen that power? Well, it doesn't matter. However, the point is, Mael, the deceased Archangel's powers were sunshine. Yes, Escanor's power is actually not an ability; it is a blessing by the supreme deity. And every time at sunrise, Mael's power will grow immeasurably, and he will become, well, prideful too. It seems that Sunshine had the power to affect others, or maybe he just took pride in himself that he was that powerful. At least this reveals why the author once said that Mael was the strongest archangel. Because let's face it, being an archangel and having a power will just make you more powerful the more sun goes down. Yeah, no one can stop you then. Of course, this still doesn't answer the question, and then how the hell could Estarossa kill Mael? But then again, people, despair works different every single time. And also, there's another thing I think people are pulling an argument off here. If Mael had sunshine, then how the hell did Estarossa not recognize it now? Well, there are two different explanations. First, maybe the author hadn't written that story yet, and therefore he hasn't written that in. But it's also or the second, it's worth noting that when Escanor saw his power, especially the power when Escanor's power was, well, the bigger than it had been before, he actually says, what the hell is he? Which for me seems to imply that he had seen this power before, he just didn't know why it existed in a human. Or, very likely more, Estarossa killed Mael when the sunshine power never happened. But this also seems to imply something else about Escanor. When his power is at a peak, his personality becomes extremely prideful, and the goddess clans are prideful, arrogant people themselves. You know what? I think I know. I think I'm seeing a pattern here. When sun shines in its effect at daylight, Mael's personality of the sunshine is affecting Escanor, and that is why he is always so prideful. He is being affected by the goddesses clan's pridefulness. I think that is why he is so arrogant every single time he raises himself up. So yeah, Escanor has always wondered if this was a curse, and now the supreme deity seems to have been imply it's a blessing. However, no human should be able to have this power because the body would shatter in pieces. So how come Escanor can have it? He doesn't know, but he destroys Ludociel's sword and says, "Sunshine is a power that lies within me since I was born. You saying this is a blessing meant for the goddesses. That just means that I am the very strongest." So yeah, in a way, this definitely confirms that while Sunshine may not be his original power, it does imply that Escanor is the strongest human alive because he is the only human that can actually handle this blessing. So he says, as long as I'm on your side, victory is guaranteed. With that, the two well, rivals, so to speak, mocks each other by saying, "I like your attitude. In this case, do try to be useful. You're such a sore loser, as long as you don't get in my way." So well, and also it appears that Mael was Ludociel's brother. Yes, confirming that the final Archangel really was a man. So with that, an uneasy alliance may have been formed, unless the fighting is now gonna continue. However, next chapter is called Camelot in Despair, so we are apparently gonna return to the roots of despair again. Wonder who is gonna suffer who this time. I don't know, but you give me your thoughts if you have any.